Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing week. Currently it is Wednesday and as you can see yesterday I was talking about how the Bitcoin dumps after a rejection from that key resistance and for to watch the next support levels, and as you can see if we get right into the charts, Bitcoin perfectly bounced excuse me, from that perfect support level, that POC of the range combined with that weekly pivot, as you can see, and our RSI momentum perfectly touched that 20 line, while our momentum wave was also curving up, you can see, and the Bitcoin support, our weekly pivot and the POC, it held perfectly, and as of right now the market is pumping. Also, the stock market has had a perfect recovery. Also, as you can see, the S&P 500 is bouncing from that weekly pivot resistance. Right now, it has flipped it as support, still well above the all-time high. Also, the Nasdaq, as you can see, currently recovering to the upside after a partly testing that weekly pivot. We actually front ran it a bit, but as you can see, after making a double bottom right here, the price of the Nasdaq is right now recovering. And in my opinion, this move today for the markets that we got at New York Open was because of Donald Trump. As you can see, just let me get rid of this. What the hell right now is going on with the browser? So it doesn't matter. So he made a deal with Vietnam on the tariffs right now. So basically for Vietnam, the tariffs will remain at the 20%, which is actually very low, and 40% for tariff on any transshipping, as you can see. And in return, Vietnam will do something that they have never done before, give the United States total access to their market. So the US can import their stuff into Vietnam, as you know, basically at zero tariff, like he said. And basically this tariff news, in my opinion, is what moved the markets today, the stock market and also the crypto market. Now if you go back at the charts for Bitcoin, my next targets as of right now is still that 111 to 112k, basically new all-time high. Since, as you can see, we are getting very close to that 100 level liquidity that I'm talking about in a couple of previous videos, as you know. So basically we are getting very close, as you can see, after grabbing that liquidity to the bottom and bouncing perfectly. Right now we are heading into that zone to take out all of this liquidity from the all-time high, basically. And right now the markets are looking pretty nice. The stock market are continuing to the upside, and so will Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now if you look at Ethereum finally broke out of that POC, so right now we are well back in that range, and my next target for it would be right around here, 2650, basically. After a perfect bounce from that weekly pivot, as you can see, we got a slight wick to the downside, but basically almost 1%, and as of right now Ethereum has pumped almost 7% to the upside, while if we pump to the value area high of this range, that will be an 11% of a move to the upside. And also Solana right now perfectly bouncing once again from that weekly pivot and that POC combined. As you can see, it actually I think hit that POC level right to the dollar. Yeah, so Solana right now looking very strong. And if we go to that Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, we need it to drop to the downside. Right now we got a fake out above that weekly pivot. Yesterday I was talking about how I wanted the Bitcoin dominance to reject from that weekly pivot, but we actually got a pump above it. But right now it is dropping once again to the downside, and the altcoins, as you can see, they are ripping. So I don't see a reason for it to not hit that value area high this week, or maybe even into the weekend. And also Sui doing very good right now after a bounce from that weekly pivot support. So Sui lost that weekly pivot but got a bounce from that weekly pivot support. As you can see right here, Hype is still doing very well. Got a bounce from in between the weekly pivot and the weekly pivot support, as you can see. So altcoins pretty much they are doing really well. As I said, we need that Bitcoin dominance to drop lower in order for the markets to continue. And also this tariff news today, they gave us that fuel that the market needed, in my opinion. And now if we look at the very important chart that I was talking about on the daily time frame for Bitcoin, is actually this value area high from that bigger range, basically the whole range. We got finally well above it right now, like we got last time. So in order right now for us to continue, we are actually creating, this is a kind of a bull flag in my opinion. And once these bull flags break to the upside, they actually come with a very impulsive move. So 115k for Bitcoin is actually in the cards, in my opinion. It will be a very nice target, and once Bitcoin gets there, I think ETH and Solana, they will be well above, so ETH will be well above 3k and Solana would be at 180, basically that value area high of its bigger range for Solana also, as you can see. And then we could potentially also see SUI back at $3 for example, or maybe even 4, as you know. So markets are looking pretty well right now. As you can see, if we look at the open interest and the delta, excuse me, we do have a rise in open interest while the price is rising. So this is actually a very bullish sign, since we got new longs entering the market, as you can see, while short positions, you can see right here on the liquidations, they are getting absolutely smashed. So everybody who is shorting right now, they are either in a very big drawdown, or they are getting liquidated if they do not have stop losses. Basically they are being taken out as liquidity for the longs. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, you should not be looking for short positions in this market. You should be looking to buy the dips, as you know. And I said watch the next support levels, basically, and we got a perfect bounce on everything from that support level, as you know. And basically next target remains for Bitcoin that 115k level, in my opinion. And then a very like dream level would be that $121 region. Basically this is like the most common goal that everybody has been talking about, 120k for Bitcoin. So I'm thinking if this bull flag that we've been creating right here plays out to the upside, then it is very possible that we actually hit that target to the upside. And if you look at the Fear and Greed index, it's absolutely crazy, guys. In my opinion, we're still in that 46 neutral zone. So basically we've still got a lot of potential for more upside, as you know. And if you look at the longs versus shorts ratio, you can see once again we do have more buyers than sellers as of right now, which is obviously, as I said, that we've got some very new positions opening into the market right now. And it's no surprise that there is currently more buying pressure into the markets. It has also been like this yesterday, as you know. So basically most of the time, you can see right here, we have been getting more longs than shorts, as you can see this graph down here. So very bullish still. And also funding rates, they are actually very low right now and still positive. So as you know, this is also a bullish sign for the markets, as you know. And also, guys, do not forget to follow me on X. As you know, I post here daily, and as you can see today, I just posted 6 hours ago that Bitcoin held that weekly pivot and this POC of the range. And right now we are testing that value area high, and once we break above 107.7k, then we will be getting more upside. And as you can see, a few hours later, this is exactly what happened. So follow me on X to not miss out on any updates. And this will be it for today's update video. Like it, subscribe for the channel, and I'll see you again into the next one. Bye.